Hello, everyone. Welcome to your angel messages. Your angels want to bring you advice in the area of life that you need it the most right now. The abundance angels will bring advice around manifesting or around your finances or career. The indigo angels is going to bring you spiritual advice, messages for your soul, deeper understanding about your life path, and all of that. And the romance angels is going to bring advice around love and romance, whatever you are going through right now or whatever you've been asking the angels about. So I will start with the abundance angels. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everyone who chose the abundance angels. Let's see what the abundance angels have to say around you manifesting something or your money, finances situation. Could even talk about your job, your career path. So let's get into this. Let's see what the angels have to say, how they want to guide you at this time. Okay, obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So, right away, where you've been feeling blocked around a manifestation or money energy, there's going to be a shift in that. You're going to feel that very soon, and there's going to be more flow. Okay. And also, those of you that are working really hard towards something, continue forward, even though you're going to have this increase in abundance, this excess flow. Continue to work hard and move forward so that it grows and expands even bigger than you can imagine in this moment right now. But your energy is going to feel much more in flow. Where you felt kind of blocked or up and down, now you're going to feel the movement, and it's going to be consistent. Next is declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And you know, interesting, a couple weeks back when I was asking the angels for some advice about just different ways I was feeling, this card came out for me and I did just that. And you know what? It made me feel so much better. For some of you, these blocks are lifted by cleansing and organizing your space. Now, I know some of you out there, your space is very cleansed, very organized, and this may not pertain to your actual physical space. This may more pertain to your mental space, your mental landscape. Okay, but either way, take the message, apply it how it fits to you. There needs to be like items gone through. You need to get rid of what you don't use or what you don't need anymore. Maybe even get rid of like some old items, rearrange, spring clean, organize. All right. And some of you, if this is more of mental clutter, it's time to spend daily doing some meditation, trying to connect with Mother Earth Gaia, really trying to clear your mind. And you know, start with just 5 minutes. If you struggle, I have a really busy mind, so I know how hard it can be, but start with 5 minutes and just really try to clear your mind of all thought. And as you notice thoughts creeping in, imagine, you know, like golden light pushing them far away, because the angels are trying to bring you some deeper understanding and some clarity. So part of these blocks being lifted is because you're clearing up your space, your energy, whether in the physical or mentally. And look at this, quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And how interesting that this message is almost exactly what I just said, you know, spending at least 5 minutes a day really trying to clear your mind and connect with Mother Earth Gaia, because it does help. I know when we have worries, we're trying to manifest, we need more money, it's hard not to think about it and overanalyze. Can I do better at this? What am I doing wrong? You know, what's going on? Why isn't this happening? It creates a lot of energetic barrier, that type of vibration. And so the angels are coming in and saying, by decluttering, and maybe for some of you that's both mentally as well as in the physical, okay, you're opening up the space, you're opening up your energy, and that quiet retreat, we need to open up the mental landscape. So it's like clear the physical landscape, organize it, structure it, clear the mental landscape, organize it, structure it, and you are going to just take off. All right, what you are reaching for those of you who are trying to manifest, it's within your reach. Okay, you see her, the world, just right above her hand, and here the dove just right above her hand. Okay, it's within reach. And those of you where you need more like financial abundance to come in, the mental decluttering of the worry, the fear, that is your work right there. But you've got the angels on your side right now, and they're trying to help you move through this energy, trying to really help you open up to receive, because they want to answer your prayers. All right, so let's pull some tarot and go deeper. And you know, when like I said, a couple weeks back, when I asked for some guidance from the angels and I used this exact deck, I followed it 100% what they told me to do, and it worked. It helped so much, you know, and these things seem so minimal or non-impactual, right? But they are. I am telling you, they are. And I noticed as I decluttered my physical space and landscape and reorganized everything and got rid of some stuff, the landscape of my mental body also seemed to just kind of naturally fall into order. Okay, so we have Four of Swords with healing, the Fool, Angel of Innocence, Ten of Cups, home, King of Cups with commitment, and Queen of Wands with creativity. All right, so with this Four of Swords, this is talking about healing to your energy. And, you know, swords is mental. I feel for like 95% of you, this is healing of the mental body, you know, the clearing and all of that, coming out of the fear-based energy, the worry, the overanalyzing. And then also for some of you, that includes the physical declutter, where it's time to go through stuff. And, you know, some of you who maybe you've been dealing with a broken heart for a while, this may be a really good time to finally get rid of those items. And I know that that can be hard. I remember after my very long-term relationship ended, I held on to like a lot of gifts that, you know, was given to me by him, and just different like mementos, things like that. And I kept them for a long time, and then I watched this video about healing and cutting cords and all of that, and they were like, just throw it all in a box and throw it away and see it as a release. And that was very hard to do. And so pretty much everything I threw away. You know, you can allow yourself to keep something special, a momentum, a memento from that experience of your life. But all those items, clothing, things that you may have attached to that person that broke your heart that you're trying to get over, it kind of keeps you in that same energy. So for some of you, it may be time to get rid of items of the past that are attached to things of the past that you want to heal from, that you want to let go of. Okay. But the 5% of you, it may be this is more about something emotionally. It's time to emotionally clean house. It's time for a fresh start with this. You know, any attachments to the past of people, things like that, that's left you sad, left you disappointed, left you feeling really just down. It's time to heal that and let that go and say, I accept this, I release, because this Queen of Wands talks about just how activated that you're going to feel, how alive you're going to feel. And that's for each and every one of you by doing the declutter wherever that is necessary in your life. And maybe some of you, this is your physical avatar. Okay, you've just been feeling low energy and feeling like crap. It's time to talk to your body. You know, what do you need more of? Do I need to change my diet? Do you need more vitamins and minerals? Do I need more water? Do I need more rest? Do I need to take a walk every day and connect with Mother Earth Gaia and just let my mind be free and be one with spirit for a 5-10 minute walk every day? You know, for some of you, this may involve your physical avatar. However it resonates for you, you've got to clear the energy out. And you'll know where that energy needs to be cleared in your life, right? And so go through things, organize. And if you're like, nope, my spaces are on point, I'm very on top of that, you know, because some people are, everything has to be in order, not a dust ball seen anywhere, or they don't feel right, they don't feel good, right? And some people need to rearrange their furniture every month or every 3 months, or they don't feel right, okay? But for some of you, there is something about your physical environments that needs to be addressed and gone through and cleansed and reorganized, okay? And you've just got to trust this process. The angels have brought you here to say, hey, what you want is within reach, absolutely, but we've got to clear the energy. And it's easier than you think. And you see, you know, Quiet Retreat, she's out walking in the garden with Mother Earth Gaia, and I keep getting that message of alone time with spirit, with Mother Earth, you know. Nothing in the way of that. And that time isn't your time to worry or fear about anything. It's your time to connect with the all and feel your place in the universe, because there is happiness before you. Absolutely. The blocks are being lifted, and the more you open your energy, the greater you receive. So let's pull some more cards. All right, 7 of emotion, which would be 7 of cups. Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. And, you know, some of you, this doesn't have to involve somebody else that you're trying to not upset. This could also be there's some things you know you need to do or some changes that you need to make, but you've just been procrastinating, putting it off. And this is the angels saying by, you know, taking action now, you're actually removing your blocks, and it's exactly what you need to receive what you've been asking for, okay? But at the end of the day, for everybody, ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are, what's going to make you happy. And not just now, you know, in the long term. And seeing clearly, so this would be the Hanged Man. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past, the current situation, and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So the blocks, the Hanged Man is being just, stuck, suspended, can't move forward, right? And this block is being lifted because your perception shifts through the cleansing, the decluttering of the mental body, the emotional body, or your physical space, your physical environment. And also with this declutter, if you hang around people that are just low vibrational, and sometimes, at your job, you have no option, right? You just have to be in their energy every day, and they're just negative, low vibrational, or very pessimistic, right? When like you have to be around these people, it's very important to shield yourself and shield your energy so you don't absorb their lower vibrational energy. And some of you, this could be different relationships in your life. If they always put you in a bad mood, or you always end up feeling down or sad, like you just feel sucked of energy in some capacity, it may be time to put some distance in those relationships, and those that you can't avoid being around, it's time to do some energetic shielding each time before you have to encounter them. And you will notice, have you ever just woke up and you just feel in a bad mood, in a funk for no reason? It could absolutely be energy you've absorbed from somebody else. Okay, and sometimes you feel all emotional and you're like, I don't even know why. It could very well be because of the energy you've absorbed from somebody else. So make sure if you're around low vibrational people, you are shielding your energy. Call in Archangel Michael to help you with that process. Four of Emotion. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you act upon your dreams. Okay, so this is an energy where things are okay. They could be better, but you also recognize they could be worse. So you're doing your best to be positive, hopeful, and feel gratitude for the blessings. But this message here where daydreaming is good, it is part of the creation and manifestation process, but it's just as important for you to take action and follow through. If you keep feeling like you need to make a change, you need to do something, you may need to really push yourself to do that thing. Okay, what you keep feeling, what you keep coming back to that you need to do, you need to try, you need to change. This is your angel saying, give it a shot and you will be surprised. And Seven of Abundance. So Seven of Pentacles, sometimes you feel like you can't win for trying, right? Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. Okay, so the rest and the planning is clearing your energy, right? Just maybe even rearranging your furniture, maybe saging, okay, doing a spiritual cleanse. It's different for all of you. But that's where the angels are really leading you, like declutter the space and, the mental landscape that you have. You try to incorporate more beautiful thoughts and beautiful scenery and steer clear of the worry, the fear-based energy, because worrying isn't going to change the outcome of anything, right? So work on the mental landscape and allowing it to be as this garden that you're walking through, as if an angel was walking through your mind. What's the garden you want that angel to experience as it walks through your mind? And connecting with the all, connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. Attaining peace. Today, I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and obtaining true inner peace. At the end of the day, whether you are wanting to manifest something, you're wanting more money, you're wanting these things because in your heart you believe this is an answer, a solution, or will bring you happiness or will bring you peace, right? Create the landscape in your mind and keep your physical spaces very tidy, very orderly, very cleansed. And the energy is just going to flow and manifestation comes in. All right, so those are the messages from the abundance angels for you. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the Indigo Angels Oracle. Let's get into your messages. Let's see what the angels want you to know from a spiritual perspective. Okay, so they want to talk to you about your friendships. And some of you may feel lack of friendships. All right, so some of you, there are some friendships around you that are not the best. And I think you already know this. You try to be kind and open and loving to everybody, but there's some people that don't always have your back. And your angels are really encouraging you to pull away from any sort of relationship, whether friend, family, or romance, that feels fake or phony in any capacity. And also, some of you are feeling a bit down due to lack of friends or romance or even family in your life, and you're feeling very lonely and you don't understand. And the angels are saying, you know, sometimes your light shines so bright that unless somebody else is at your level, the light is like the sun. It burns them. They can't handle it. There's an honesty about you. There's a compassion about you. And the people that have hurt you, even though from your perspective it doesn't seem like they care or there was any fallout for them, there absolutely was. The angels want to help you see the impact that you've had on others, because I just get you're feeling really small in current relationships in your life, or lack of relationships, and like you feel lonely because the relationships you've had just haven't been the best. So we'll get more information about this. But the angels are like, we are always with you. We can handle your lights. And there are some others out there who can. All right, so a message of divine timing coming out next. And patience. Okay, so whenever we are walking a solitude journey, and you know, look at share your wisdom and trust on the top. So there's changes coming for you. But whenever we are walking a solitude path, it's because we are walking with spirit. We are working with the angels, whether it's on our own spiritual lessons and evolution, or it's the healing that we are receiving because we've been through some traumatic relationships in our life. And so walking the solitude path, the angels don't want you to feel bad about yourself for that, or feel bad about yourself because you've encountered people who weren't very compassionate, who weren't very caring, or you feel surrounded by people now who just feel fake, phony, flat, lacking substance, lacking depth and compassion, and it leaves you feeling empty because you are made differently. You are cut from a different cloth, okay? And that's why you shine. That's why you have deep compassion and empathy, and you care and you give and you open yourself up. And when you love all the way. You are made differently, and your light does activate and seed the consciousness of others, regardless of how you view the relationship at present. As you know, they took advantage of me, they lied, whatever the case may be, you still seeded their consciousness with your light. And I do feel that this life is more than just, your own spiritual growth and evolution. I feel there is a bit of a spiritual calling, having a more evolved consciousness. And right now, the angels are saying whatever's going on in your life, you need to be patient, and you either need to put some distance between you and some connections that are not the best, not the healthiest for you, or you need to realize that you're walking this solo path because the angels are really trying to help heal you all the way to your core. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. But I'm telling you, the angels are saying, we are your friends. We are always with you. And I get it. Sometimes it's like, well, I need something in the physical that is tangible, But just remember, the angels will never betray you. They will never do you dirty. And they are great allies to have in your corner. All right, as I'm saying that, these cards flipped. Look at that. Look at that. How symbolic is this? The Fool, the beginning. We've been with you since the start of this physical journey. We will be with you until you transition back into the non-physical through the world. Unconditional love for you with this Ace of Cups. Okay? You are precious to them. You are their kin. They see you in a light and a perspective that most people cannot see themselves because they've not reached that point in their evolution. And you connecting with them and sharing a relationship with them has helped them on their journey of, evolving, awakening, etc. But wow, your angels are saying, we are with you from the start to the very end. We'll never leave your side. That's powerful. All right, Four of Pentacles with Control. You are like, well, if I am divine, I am part of the angels, why don't I have more power? Why don't I have more magic? Why don't I have more control over certain things? And here's the truth. To be the healer, you have to first experience the wound to understand it and to know how to heal it, right? And so I feel a lot of different experiences that you've had, you've gone through that so that you understand the process, the healing process, that you've grown and you've evolved from those experiences. And I'm not saying that it's fair or that it's fun, but it has a lot to do with your own personal evolution and the depth of energy and empathy and understanding you can have and feel and share with another person because of your own journey. That's priceless. That's part of the magic of life. And you are magical. And your angels are trying to help you realize that. But right now, it's something about you need to walk your journey with them. And that might mean it's more of a solitude journey. For now, Three of Cups with celebration. the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom, Page of Swords with Gossip, and Queen of Wands with Creativity. Okay, so here it is. Those of you where it's like these fake relationships in your life, right here, Page of Swords, Gossip. Those kind of people, and it could even be where somebody like throws a dig, oh, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. You know, like that type of passive aggressive energy. Or if you feel like you can't really trust somebody, but you have no evidence or any true reason to feel that, but it's just inside you intuitively, there's good reason for that. Your angels are telling you, you know, always trust your gut, always trust your intuition. And as much as you want to connect and, you know, have friendships, have relationships, have romance, sometimes it is better to walk alone and on your own and gain your confidence, gain your strength, come into self-worth and your own divinity, and your energy shifts and your energy changes, and you won't tolerate, you know, because being so sensitive, you see behind the bad behavior, the actions of others, you see their pain, you understand it. Therefore, when somebody's very close to you, you can be quite forgiving of certain things that are over the line, that have crossed a boundary. It's because you can really connect in and feel the other person. And this Queen of Wands and this Emperor is about being very strong and stable, confident and powerful within yourself, realizing your power, recognizing your worth and your divinity, and embracing yourself and accepting yourself, and no longer letting the behavior, opinions, rejection of others define your worth and your value, because that's an issue on them. You're here to seed consciousness. They're here to evolve. You know, we are all evolving, but it's in a different way than you. You're part of their evolution. And, you know, this is also a message of your patience is going to be rewarded. Your angels really want you to know that and feel that. You know, I could have never achieved half of what I have without walking the solitude journey. I was a young mom, so the, you know, early part of my life was spent raising my daughters and pretty much being a wife. And then, you know, it wasn't until in my, like, you know, late 30s, early 40s, when my kids were grown and I was single, that I had extra time and energy to pursue my passion of spirituality and tarot and all of that. And if I wasn't walking my path pretty much on my own, like I had friends, I had acquaintances, but I didn't really hang out with anybody. I didn't date. I accomplished a lot. Don't fear the solitude journey at all. It means you're building, you're growing, you're going to the next level in your life. And if you had a lot of people around you, it'd be very distracting and keeping you from your success. And as I was saying that, these three cards jumped out. Look at that. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual truths. This is the Tower. It is time for a shake-up and a change. And some of you, it may be time for you to truly walk more of a solitude path with the intention and desire of exploring yourself spiritually, and you'll just be amazed at the way your mind just illuminates and all the things you discover, even if you're quite spiritual already. Okay, and others of you, you've been on this journey and you're going to be coming out of it. Like, there are connections up ahead, but you had to go through this to become solid in yourself as this Emperor. All right, next is 10 of emotion, which would be the 10 of cups. This is great happiness. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. See, whether you feel alone right now, there are connections up ahead. And those of you that feel kind of surrounded by connections that feel empty, there are soulmates, soul tribe members that you are going to meet up ahead. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. And you know that you do that all the time. It's time for you to give that love to yourself right now. You are just as deserving as anyone to be loved, to be cherished, okay? And there is a need to recognize your worth and your value right now. All right, the Five of Thoughts. So this is feeling defeated. This is feeling left out. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama in your life. See, it's about these relationships. Some of you, they are physically present and they cause you just a lot of upset, imbalance in your life. And some of you, it's like these are relationships of the past that kind of haunt you. So they're very much still in your energy field because you're trying to understand things. All right, those were the 3 cards that jumped out. Let's pull one more. All right, 2 of emotion. This would be the 2 of cups in a standard tarot deck. A relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exists or will develop. So this right here, this 2 of cups is talking about that connection up ahead. So if you're feeling very lonely on your own right now, it's not always going to be that way. Okay? You've been working on remembering who you are, coming back into your personal empowerment because you've been drained by relationships of the past, or there's relationships around you that just, they're drama, they're toxic, they're draining. And it's time to recognize that and make some changes, you know, out with the old, in with the new. A new you is birthing and you deserve better than some of the relationships you've had or some of the relationships that are currently present in your life. And your angels really want you to know that and not fear being alone. They are always with you. And that beautiful message, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, the World, okay, they are always with you and they want you to know that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Inner power is your message after all that was just said. Today, I choose to see myself as significant. I acknowledge my true strength. I remain steadfast in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself in every way. I contain the most precious treasures of this world within me. The universe shines through me. And we're talking about your light. And for those who are not evolved enough, it's like it may burn them or intimidate them. But this whole message and even the image, the depiction, just wraps up the whole reading of what came through in this one card. And that's pretty special. So those are the messages that the Indigo Angels wanted to bring you at this time. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the Romance Angels. let's get right into your reading and see what the angels have to say when it comes to love and romance and matters of the heart for you. All right, so we have past life relationship, wedding, and reconciliation. Okay, so the person that was on your mind, on your heart, when you chose the romance angels, okay, this is the angels answering and saying that yes, you and this person were together in a past life and you were together, okay, married, deeply committed, and with this reconciliation in this lifetime, you guys have met up again. All right, I feel this is a whole message, and it's more of a confirmation to you for you to understand why your connection with this person feels so intense and powerful. It's because you guys were married in a previous life journey, okay? And obviously, you guys coming together in this lifetime means that you still have a story. You guys are still working through different soul lessons you signed up with each other for in previous lifetime into this lifetime. And this bond is meant to feel very intense. If it didn't feel that way, it wouldn't cause you to stop and think and contemplate and introspect. And, you know, whether this relationship is been experienced in a more negative capacity or it's been experienced in a more positive capacity, either way, it is growing you. It's evolving you. It's part of your story with this soulmate. And this is a confirmation that yes, absolutely, you have known each other in a lifetime before. And so with the preface of that, I'm actually going to pull more cards for you guys to see how that's relevant to the present. And if you were asking about who your soulmate is and you had nobody in particular in your mind, this is saying, you know, the one that you're going to align to is somebody that you have been married to in a previous life journey. Okay, so we have flirt, chemistry, and separation. Okay, so from your perspective, you and this person have really good energy, really good vibes, really good chemistry. But what's interesting is look here on the bottom, it says pay attention to the red flags, and on top we have deception. Okay, so with separation there's definitely been some challenges in this relationship and your journey with this person. And because what I'm seeing here for the present, for the now, and this does not apply to those of you who have yet to reconnect with this person in this life journey, those of you who didn't have any specific person in your head that you were asking about. All right, this part of the message does not apply to when you actually meet this person. Okay, so what I'm getting is there is a lot of chemistry, a lot of physical connection, emotional connection, especially for you. But I feel this person, they're not as grounded as you. Their energy feels a bit more scattered. And so they do feel a strong connection to you, but I don't feel that they've activated, you know, in their soul. Like there's some growth that this person needs to go through, and your connection with them is part of that process for them. Okay, but there's definitely some spiritual growth that needs to take place within this person. They're kind of more surface at this time. It doesn't mean they don't have feelings and all of that, but their energy just doesn't feel balanced, centered, and serious. It feels kind of scattered. And with separation here, this leads me to conclude that at this point in this life journey, you guys are separated. Either because, there was some sort of falling out or things couldn't fully solidify, and then obviously for some of you, you've yet to meet this person. But this connection is separated and you feel such a strong pull to it because you've been deeply committed in the past, but there's some growing that this person needs to do, some introspection, some self-reflection. Okay, they really need to think about some things. And so you're not crazy with how deeply you feel this connection to this person. Again, there's great purpose in that because you guys have been deeply committed in previous lifetime, and it could be multiple lifetimes that you've been, experiencing each other in a marriage situation, because a marriage requires a lot, right? It requires compromise and sacrifice and learning unconditional love and patience and tolerance. Okay, there's a lot that we develop into through our romantic relationships, and this person is meant to be very impactful in your life for your own spiritual growth, and you're meant to be very impactful in their life for their spiritual growth. However, the growth you guys are both receiving is different. Okay, this is more like, I feel they need to grow up. They need to ground their energy. They need to face their fears, face their issues. This is somebody who, when the going gets tough, they get out of there. And this could stem from, childhood trauma, things like that, just a coping mechanism, but that it doesn't matter. At this point, this person needs to grow up a little bit. And that's what the angels want you to know, is you don't need to wait around for them because you feel this strong connection. You need to trust that if this is meant to come back together in this life journey, that it will come back together in the right time when this person has really done some growing up and you've done some healing. Wow, as I say that, look at what flipped the High Priestess, which is the Angel of Power in this deck. Yeah, you've got to do some healing and this person's got to do some growing up. And through both of those processes, you both are growing spiritually, and you need to surrender and let this go and trust that, again, if you guys are meant to come back together, you will. There will be nothing that can stop it. But at present, your vibrations are not in alignment with each other. And you feel the connection again because it just goes back lifetimes. And, when we're separated from somebody we love, we can hope and wish and pray for the reconciliation, right? And what I'm getting from the angels is pray for the healing and the growth. Pray for the healing and the growth, because the healing and the growth is what brings two people back together. Because, the relationship went separate ways because there was misalignment. And the angels are saying that misalignment comes from healing and growth. And as you focus on your healing, you naturally will grow and expand and overcome the heartache, the emptiness that you feel. All right? And as you heal and grow, you very naturally offer that energy to your person. But they have a lot of growing to do. All right, Page of Swords with gossip. See, yeah, there's something about them, even if they're older than you, there's an immaturity to this person. And see, here it is. That's why the connection had to separate through this death energy, is because it's a misalignment of energy. Look at that, Ten of Swords ending. Four of Pentacles and the Moon. So this has been challenging for you, and you've been struggling, and you've been asking the angels, because on one hand, again, you feel this connection so strongly, and there's a lot in your reality that reminds you of this person, maybe so much so like you feel their energy all around you at times, okay? But then on the other hand, you understand why the connection didn't work out, and the separation between the two of you. And it's a very hard place to be. And that's what the angels want to help you with. The answer that they're giving you is the focusing on the healing and the growth, and not for the outcome of it, though. Like, almost forget about the outcome of you and this person. Because when we're motivated to do things based solely on one outcome that we want to happen and take place, then our energy isn't in earnest, and it's not creating that solid foundation that we truly seek and desire. You don't want to just come back with this person to be back with this person, right? This person really needs to grow, or they'll only represent the same behavior. And I say them because pay attention to the red flags and deception. There was some things about them that seemed shady, seemed fake, seemed phony, all right? Or you outright caught them lying to you, deceiving you in some capacity, okay? Focus on the healing and the growth. You don't want this connection back just because you miss them. You want this person to grow and evolve, or they'll just put you through the same cycle over again. And the angels are here helping you. And healing yourself, if you're meant to come back together with this person, healing yourself isn't going to make you fall completely out of love with them and move on, all right? Healing yourself is going to bring you peace, balance, understanding, and stability. And it takes away your pain. And if you're meant to realign with this person, that love in your heart will always remain. But when you're healed, it won't be there as like a thorn that's hurting you and haunting you. Ace of Pentacles, abundance. See, you deserved more than what they were giving, and they may even like didn't want to get committed or something like that. Three of Wands, and so it's kind of left you in this waiting energy, waiting what's going to happen. And it's been that way for a minute with this Knight of Pentacles. And now look at this, Ace of Cups with love, and Knight of Swords with drama. See, it's the same message. Unless this person grows, it's going to be the same experience all over again. And you deserve more than that. Absolutely. And I feel whatever this dynamic is, it's been ongoing for a while, and it's like you're waiting for this person to change. You're waiting for them to care or to apologize or to reach out or something. And this is the angels say it's time for the waiting to come to an end. The long journey, it's time for it to come to an end. It's time for you to open your heart to healing and release for yourself. That's part of the contract here, the soul contract. And trust that you don't want this person back in your life until they have grown. Yeah, see? Here's the Ace of Cups again. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Okay, so new love is coming to you, whether this is a new person, maybe some of you a new pet, some of you a new hobby, a new interest, and some of you, this could be you and this person are going to be able to meet on the same page at some point in the future. But the key here again is working on your healing and your growth so that you can fully receive what this Ace of Cups represents for you. Wow, and now we got the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Cups twice, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. It's time for new energy, new beginnings. Let yourself start over without this person. It doesn't mean that you're erasing them from your life and that you can never connect in the future. It's right now, you need to focus on new energy, out with the old, in with the new. This says, this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. And with this message, it's also saying, you know, those of you that have this heartache and pain, you can transform that energy into achieving a dream or a goal. Your angels will help you with that if that's what you choose, if that's what you desire. All right, so now look at this. We have the Two of Cups. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exists or will develop. Okay, so that Two of Cups, healing and growth, that's what it's leading you to. Whether this is with a new person that's going to make you even more happy, you're going to feel even a deeper connection to than this current person you were asking about. Or this says, as you work on your healing and growth for no other purpose than what's good for you, it could very well lead to a beautiful reconciliation between you and this person, but they will have grown. You don't want them if it's the same old story. You really don't. And Four of Emotion. Yeah, you're over that. You don't want any back and forth. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. So as you're focused on healing and growing, this is a great time to really pursue a dream, a goal that you've held for quite some time, or make a big change in your life. And the energy to fuel you is transmuting the heartache, the sadness, the pain, the sorrow, the depression, the grief into your motivation, into your power to pursue that dream, to pursue that goal. And your angels are here to help you the entire way through. And I definitely, I mean, this is a general reading, but there's one of two things that are happening here. Either you're being healed and grown for a new soulmate that you are going to feel just as deep of a bond with, if not deeper, or you're being healed and grown and your person is being healed and grown for you guys to come back together. And again, don't think of the outcome of whether it's your person or somebody new. Your angels are saying that's irrelevant to your healing and your growth. Your healing and your growth is about you. And at the end of that process is true love. Look at this. Progress. Each day as I recognize the divine within me, I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today I respect my needs, observe what happens within, and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my inner strengths and capabilities. I grow and improve every day. Today, God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. Yes, because God, the divine, the angels, your past loved ones, your spirit guides, your ancestors, all of them wanting you to love yourself and choose yourself right now and what's best for you, and work on that healing and growth, because it's leading to true love. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.